So hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video we will discuss about the Java programming language, why this is so much popular still in 2024. The Java is popular because of its platform independency features. That means whenever you create a Java program onto one machine, it can be run on anywhere, on any kind of machine. So that is the main reason of the popularity of Java. I give you the example. Suppose that if you develop the application or if you develop any program on the Windows operating system, that program can be run on any other operating system, like whether it is a Macintosh or it is a Linux PC or it is a Sun PC or whatever it is. If it is having the Java runtime execution environment, it can easily run the bytecode which was created from the first machine. So as you know, the Java compiler compiles the Java program, the source code what we write inside any notepad or inside any kind of editor, we can write the source code. So Java compiler compiles the source code and convert it into the into the code. We can say that is the class file, okay, and there is an interpreter which convert the class file into the executable code. So we got the byte code, okay. So whenever Java compiles the program, it create the class file which is the byte code, and this byte code can be run on any application where the Java runtime execution environment, including the interpreter which interprets it and create the executable file. So this feature makes the Java programming language more special. And the second one is the architecture neutral. That means a program created on the one machine which is having the different architecture, irrespective of the other machine which is having also the different architecture, can be easily run. That means this is called the architecture neutral facility. That means one architecture, there are the two different machines, and the architecture of the one machine is different from the architecture of the second machine. Like that, the first machine is having the 32-bit architecture and the second machine is having the 64-bit architecture. So if the Java program is created on the 32-bit machines, it can easily be run on the 64-bit machine also. So that is the architecture neutrality. And after that, it is very versatile language. And the versatility feature of the Java programming language can also make it special as compared to the other programming languages. That means you can not only create the desktop application, but you can also create the websites, as well as you can create the Android apps, or you can create the enterprise applications. And the another special feature of the Java is the robustness. Robustness means the programs of the Java, the applications developed in the Java can run for a long time, for the longer years, for long years. That means without failure it can run for long years, and that is called the robustness of the any programming language. That makes the Java special from the other languages. And the one more facility of the Java is the security. So that is why it is much popular on the internet, over the internet, because as you know, the bytecode, whenever we compile the source code, Java source code, into the class file, it creates the bytecode, and this bytecode is very much secure. Whenever you open this bytecode, you can easily you can also take the practical example of this. You just try to open the bytecode inside any word editor. You cannot read it. You will get the undefined symbols, you will get the text what you are unable to read it. So whenever the bytecode is created, it can be easily traveled from one machine to another machine over the internet, and if any attacker inside the machines will come or try to intercept the communication and read the bytecode, he is unable to read the bytecode. This bytecode can only be run on the machine where there is an interpreter who can interpret this and create the executable files which can be executed on the particular machine, on the recipient side. So this is the facility of the Java which makes Java more secure. So that is why Java is much popular inside many trending technology also, like the Internet of Things. Java is applied because Internet of Things security is also maintained. If you talk about the big data, there is also the huge amount of data is stored, and the security of data is much important. So Java can also be implemented there, and it is also much popular in the cloud computing field, because as we know, all the data is stored on the cloud, all the data of the customers and clients are stored on the cloud platform, and as you know, the cloud is a network of the remote server, so a huge data is stored there. So the security is very much important concern in that case, because the data is stored onto the server, and that data can be easily intercepted, or that can be easily there are so many attackers and hackers who can hack the data, hack the system, and gain the access to that data. And there are so many kinds of the attacks in the cryptography field which can be affected or done affect the system, and which can with the help of these attacks, the attackers can steal the data. So the security of the data is much important, and Java is the one language which is a secure, very much secure language, and which makes the cloud security possible. And you can also talk about the mobile development. As you know, the nowadays, as you know, as you can easily see or you can easily read anywhere, that in India the mobile devices are very much popular. The market of the mobile devices is much higher than as the other countries. So in the mobile development field, if you take about the software, so these softwares are called the mobile apps. Okay, so whatever the functionality we are using with the help of the mobile phones, we are using the mobile apps. So these mobile apps are being developed with the help of the Android development IDs, and where the Java is applicable. So Java is also important in that case to create the mobile applications, or to make the mobile development possible. And now we talk about I have listened, there are many people who says that Java has been died, or Java is dying nowadays. But as I have done the research, and I have found the names of the many giant companies, like very much popular companies. I am going to tell you, that is Amazon company. As you all know, Amazon is using the Java for its backend purposes, its backend functionality. Netflix is also using the Java for its backend functionalities. Spotify is one more company which is very much popular. As you know, it is producing a music app. It has developed a music app which is very much popular nowadays, after the Ghana.com and the other app like Jio7 app. And eBay is a shopping company, is an e-commerce website which is also using the Java. And Google is also using the Java in some kind of functionalities, or achieving some kind of features. And after that, Intel is also using the Java. As you know, the Intel is very much popular company which creates the processors, which is a giant company and which creates the processor. And if you talk about the Pinterest company, Pinterest is a company, or you can say it is a platform, e-commerce platform, where different kinds of the products are available, like whether it is a painting, or it is a different kind of home appliance, or whatever it is. So there are people according to their interest can place their orders and buy the products. So Java is also implemented inside the Pinterest. And the last thing which I want to tell you about the Java language is the strong community support. So that strong community support means, as you know, if there is a kind of a development, and we are stuck inside anything, we are developing something and we are stuck inside anything, so in that case we have the strong community support with us. If we can put our queries, and there are a lot of people there to help us to let you get out from that problem, and they can also help you to solve the problem, and they can also help you give the logics, and they can also help you to solve the technical problems. So these were the all features which makes Java special as compared to the other programming languages. And the most important thing is the security. Because of the security, robustness, and platform independency, these three kind of features still makes the Java so much popular in the 2024, and then in the future also this will be so much popular. So as you know, there are so many other languages like in the market coming, like the Python language, like JavaScript language, and it is also a base to learn the other kind of language also. Like if you want to learn the JavaScript is not the same as the Java, which the JavaScript name suggests, and it looks similar to the Java, but it is not same as the Java. But if you know the Java language, you can easily learn the JavaScript language, because Java language is something which is easy to learn. Because the main reason, what I tell you, what you don't get from anywhere, as I am the Java lover and you can also be a Java lover, and the main reason is that the syntax of the Java languages looks similar to the tenses of the English language. That means we can say that it is just like similar to the English language. So whatever you write in the Java, whatever syntax you write in the Java, it is like sentences, like system.out.println. Let's take an example of the statement system.out.println, which means there is a system which has an output unit, and on that output unit we are going to write one print statement. We are going to write one statement on that output unit. So now see, it looks like whether we are reading in English language. So it is very simple. So there are a lot of features of the Java language, like object oriented. There is one more feature, object oriented, which is like the C++ language. As you know, the Java is inherited, or it is derived from the C++ language. So it is a object oriented language. But it is not pure object oriented language. It is an object oriented language, but we cannot say it is a pure object oriented language. Object oriented language means something, you can say that whenever you encapsulate the data and the functionality all together inside a single unit, which is called the class. And if it is like that, you can create the objects of that class and access the functionality of the members of the class with the help of the membership operator, then it is called the object orientation feature. That means all the entities are mapped into the objects. Now if we talk about the pure object oriented language, so it may be a drawback, and it is not a drawback. It is like, we can say that in the Java is not a pure object oriented language. Pure object oriented language means something in which you can say that everything is mapped inside the objects, or you can say inside the data types, everything is mapped. But in the Java, we have every class for every single data type. Like if we talk about the integer is data type. So you can, if you want to create a variable, like let's say x variable, which is having the value of 10, so you will create int x10. So int is a data type which defines a variable x as an integer variable which stores the number. And in the same way, if you talk about there is also a class, integer class, capital INTEGR. So this is an integer class. There is one more float class, string class. So in the Java, for every data type there is a class. So that is why we cannot say it as a pure object oriented language, but we can say it is an object oriented language. So it contains all the features of the object oriented language, like whether it is encapsulation, whether it is abstraction, whether it is polymorphism, it is inheritance. So all kinds of the features it has as like the C++, but it has also eliminated the deficiency or the features which make the C++ less popular, like the operator overloading has been eliminated into the Java language, and pointers also has been eliminated from the Java language. And this is the facility which makes the Java popular, because in the pointer, pointer are the something which contains the address of the memory locations. So whenever you have the address of the memory locations, you can easily access that memory location and pick up the data or steal the data. So these kind of the features are eliminated from the Java programming language, so which makes it robust, and you can run the Java enterprise application. That is why the Java is much popular to create the Java enterprise applications, because these are the applications which runs for the enterprises, and these runs for the long time, like the railway reservation system. You can take the example, aviation industry, or the different travel agencies, big huge kind of travel agency, a big you can say the big giants of the travel agency are using the Java language. Big shopping websites or big other companies using the Java programming language as an enterprise applications for developing the enterprise application or accessing the enterprise application. Like ERP, if you talk about the ERP, that is also some kind of the enterprise application. So that ERP can also be developed inside the Java language. Now if we talk about the other some other features of the Java programming language, that is, as we already discussed in this video. So we can say that so overall we can say that Java is still popular, and it will be popular every year in the near future, because as I already told you earlier, there are some trending technology like IoT, big data, AI, cloud computing, and mobile development are also still also using the Java programming language. So this video is for all the Java lovers there, and thank you so much guys to listen to me about the Java programming language and showing your love to the Java programming, as this is my favorite language, and I'm also knowing the other languages, and no one language is like favorite or something, but there are some facilities which makes the language favorite to us, and somebody can like the Python language in the same way somebody can like somebody can like the JavaScript language. In the same way I am liking the Java language, which I have been liking for a long time, and I have been teaching the Java language for a long time, like for 10 to 12 years. And whenever I was studying that time also, I used to learn the Java language, and I was very much fond of to learn the Java and advanced Java language. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel for more such videos, and also share with your friends and family to increase the reachability of my channel, so that we can give some contributions to the academic industry and IT industry as well, and the teaching fraternity can also take the benefits from my channel to teach their students. Like there are some freshers who just came into the teaching, so they can take the help of these videos to teach their children, their students the Java programming language. So thanks again, thank you so much.